Most of us are plugging AI in at the wrong place. For a lot of us, our operating system looks something like this, right? You go to the internet and you might have a set of tools that you use for marketing, another set of applications you use for sales, and you might be using QuickBooks, Google Sheets for finance, and potentially, Gmail, Slack for communications. And the way we interact with AI is very similar to the standalone application. It's kind of off to the side. You will pull up Claude or ChatGPT, Gemini, start a separate chat, or if you're a little bit more advanced, you might have projects set up where AI knows a little bit more about you and has context about your business. Or if you're a little bit more advanced, you might have Claude Cowork set up where there is a skill that you can trigger that sends you morning debrief, things like that. But this way of interacting with AI is still what I like to call solving the last mile problem, because you're still plugging AI in at a downstream workflow. Now, I think the single best thing that you can set up for your business or your own personal life is to set up an AI operating system. And this framework that I'm going to introduce to you is going to have a little bit of learning curve, right? So you're going to see an initial productivity dip at the beginning because it's going to take time for you to set up, for you to give it the context it needs. But I can promise you, you will see productivity gain exponentially as you compound, give it more context, as you build out your operating system more thoroughly. Now, operating system, this is a big word. What is it really? It just boils down to bringing in everything that currently lives on the cloud in separate application into your local file. So you're basically creating a local repository, and it's literally just folders and files on your desktop. Now, this is what your local folders and files should look like. You have an instruction file that acts like your router or map that tells the AI assistant where to look for things, because you're going to have different subfolders. And in here, you're going to have context, references. I'm not going to go too much in depth explaining all these subfolders. I will have more videos talking about these, but I just want to show you the biggest unlock here is by setting it up locally that contains all the context it needs. You are able to plug AI in right here as your co-pilot. And now it has so much information about your business. It's able to give you really intelligent insights. Now, why is that important and exponentially helpful? Let's say you are preparing a meeting with your accountant. Now, normally what you would do to prepare for that is you're just gonna think about what are some of the questions you need to ask, maybe go into QuickBooks to download the numbers and look at the data. Now, what you could do is come straight to here and ask your co-pilot. It knows that you are planning for Q1 and Q2. It knows what you're thinking for next year budget, target. It also knows that you're planning for a new product launch. So what does that mean when it comes to your accounting, tax, and finance? And it's also connected to your QuickBook, so then it can pull all the numbers and your existing financial health. So you see how much more intelligent this becomes. Another example is new hire. So let's say you want to hire a new personal assistant. Before an AI operating system, what you probably would have done is you're just gonna come to your chatbot and you're gonna ask it to write you a job requisition. Let's say when you onboard a team member, in order to give the person the full download of your business, you probably have to set aside 2 hours to just work on the debrief, think about all the tasks you're going to assign them, and maybe even download data from different softwares and compile that into a new project chat, ask it to give you an onboarding document. You see how inefficient this is versus if you come back to our AI operating system where you can just come straight to your AI co-pilot and say, I want you to generate new hire onboarding document. And because it has the context, it has the reference, all the projects that you are starting this year, it knows your priority, and it connects to your downstream software so it can automatically pull all the customer data. And now you're able to see, because you're asking it at a much high impact or leverage point, you can already imagine the type of onboarding document that it's able to create. It's just going to be a lot more intelligent and insightful. Just so you know, we're not recreating your QuickBooks or move all the data into your local files. What we need is connections. So there's going to be a separate connection folder that stores the key to unlock your QuickBooks data. What that means is we can set up API endpoint and reach to QuickBooks and grab the data as needed. And now, because AI is so good at coding, it can write up a script, run command inside of your laptop very easily. What that means is you can just talk to your coding assistant in plain English and say, can you grab certain data from QuickBooks? And it can go through your local files, find the API key, reach out to QuickBooks, grab that information for you. And now you can see it can complete tasks for you just because you've given the tools, the information it needs locally. Now, if you want to think about how this will look like in the future inside of your workflow, I would say think of this Copilot as having 3 superpowers. One is someone that will remember everything about your business. It's really a second brain. It has all your meeting notes, all your communications, all your past decision, everything about your business. So it never forgets, like way better than you can ever remembered, right? And it can automate things. It doesn't just know things, it can also does things for you. It's also a personal assistant. It can automate specific tasks. It can write script, run them, which essentially means complete certain web action on your laptop. And the most important part is its ability to enhance, because it's now an intelligent Copilot that has all the context and is able to give you insights or even spot gaps that you probably wouldn't have noticed before. Now, if you're convinced and you're asking, okay, how much work is it to set it up? Now, I always jokingly say, if you have the audacity to just work with this interface without knowing how to code, you're halfway there. And that's because a lot of people get intimidated by this UI, but just so you know, like part of the learning curve is to be comfortable with this interface switching. It's going to be a new way of interacting with your laptop. But by doing this inside of this coding workspace, you are actually able to stay at one source of truth instead of constantly context switching between different software. And the biggest unlock is that AI can be plugged in a much upstream and high leverage point that knows so much more about your business that at the same time can also complete tasks for you. The other big thing is habit change, right? So because you are so used to go to Google Sheet or just do a quick download yourself, go look for that information yourself inside the software. The next time when you see yourself doing that, try to think about if you can bring that into your operating system. For example, today I caught myself going to my LinkedIn to auto schedule my post for the next week. And then I thought, wait, why don't I put this into my operating system? Because I want my operating system to know my tone of voice, know all the LinkedIn posts I'm posting. And that's when I caught myself and I immediately come to my operating system to set up a new project for LinkedIn. That being said, AI is going to write all the files for you, but your job is to have the understanding of what we're trying to accomplish here and guide it to the right direction. And lastly, just know that this is going to be a work in progress. It's going to take time for you to set this up. It's going to start scrappy. It's going to start with less information. And as you work, as you evolve, you work with the AI to continuously improve, update, accumulates more knowledge, and this whole thing, it's going to snowball, it's going to compound, and you will see an exponential gain in your productivity. If this framework is interesting to you and you want to set up your own AI operating system, hit follow. I will post more resources on this, and also I've linked my website in the description. So if you want to get on my email list and be notified whenever there's new resources drop on this topic, join my email list there. I will see you in the next one.